Hey guys, so this week I wanted 2019 New Year. We're gonna try something different where I'm gonna have a different angle every time I make a video. We are talking about the show The Magicians. Now, I really like the show. If you haven't seen The Magicians, it's basically, depending on what season you're on, it's about Quentin Coldwater and his friends. And they basically just go through like different situations. So I'm on season 3, so it's a little bit different for me, but I really like the show. I think shows like shows like God, I'm horrible. Shows like The Magicians. It's really interesting that their approach to it, and I think that they're in New York for it, which is really cool. They have to be in New York because there's this one scene I saw where it's like the city, and they're going to places like Connecticut and New Jersey, which means they're in New York. So I like the show a lot because I feel like the characters are really easy to follow. The plots are always really interesting, and it's something that I feel like as a guy who's into fantasy but not too much fantasy, it's a really nice balance, which I'm all for it because I feel like you watch some shows and there's this almost unrealistic kind of vibe to it. And with the magicians, I like that the fantasy they include does have a human level to it, especially the scenes, spoilers if you haven't seen it, when they're in Fillory and in like other places. It's cool to me, or Break Bills, of course. It's cool because I can get behind it and I'm watching and I'm fully invested. And for someone like me who's into magic on a show like Magic, it's interesting because they delve into a lot of different things, demons and other mythical creatures, demons, gods, all of that cool stuff. And it's cool to me because they portray these demons and gods as humans and then some as other kind of things. And I keep saying I have, I'm really into it. I'm up to right now season 3 where they're trying to bring back magic. I'm not going to tell you how magic goes because that's a spoiler. But it's really good. It's Is it my favorite season? Yeah. As of right now, I can actually say that. I like the development between the characters from the previous seasons to now where it's so dire and you're seeing these characters kind of come together for what they have to do. Is The Magicians my favorite show at the moment? No. But it's pretty up there. I think for me, 2018, 2017, I started to kind of delve into other things. I think in the beginning, I kind of wanted to watch shows where they weren't as whimsical as The Magicians, where it was something like a comedy. And when I discovered The Magicians, it was a really cool time for me because I was trying to watch something new and I saw it by accident on Netflix and I thought, wow, I couldn't I can't say I relate to the characters, but I can't relate to some of the characters, but I think there's little small moments that I connect with each character. Like with Julia battling like her inner demons and to kill the beast, or Quentin and how he's pursuing Alice and his mindset, I feel like there's a bunch of little small things that I can connect to the show The Magicians. I thought when I first saw it, actually, I couldn't believe that this was really a show because it's on SyFy, and if you know SyFy shows, SyFy has those really cheesy, horrible movies, and I've been kind of I don't know what this is. I've been juggling between there's other shows on SyFy that I was watching that I thought was really dope, and I saw this thing. I saw it was like The Magicians, and I'm like, wow, this must be something that is very like Harry Potter, which I'm not saying every magic show I watch I kind of gear it towards Harry Potter, but I was impressed with the approach. And if you haven't seen The Magicians, I suggest you check it out. And definitely watch it. Like I said, it's something different. I feel it's something different compared to some of the other shows you're seeing on television right now. And they have a really big presence at Comic-Con and a bunch of other things, which is also cool. So that's the end of this video, guys. As usual, talking is my downfall. As usual, my social media is down below. Instagram, Snapchat. And you can feel free to follow me. If there's something you want to see me do or talk about, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll definitely get around to it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.